Hey guys, right, as I said to you in the past, when I did the floor, what I was going to do is I was going to do a sort of a wood grain effect floor, and I was going to run a pinstripe in gold through here. Now I've been messing around with a couple of different ideas, and I'm thinking I'm going to do a take on mahogany, but not quite as dark. So I've been doing a couple of samples, and there's one of them. That's one of the samples I'm after doing. That's basically got the central mahogany heart grain on it with the gold pinstripes either side. I've another slightly lighter version of it, which I've also done, as you can see. So that's basically, as you can see, that's just basically an ordinary plain piece of pine, which I was sort of messing around with. So I'm doing a bit more. I'll do a couple more samples while I'm playing around with it. So that's all I'm doing for now, guys. Right. Steering is from the top side is pretty much sorted. I haven't actually done anything as such with it underneath yet, because it'll be much easier to do that when the body's off. What you have is, there's your steering stem, goes down to a fork underneath, which will take a track rod to the front wheel of the bike. You have a bush here, which is which is onto a support pole here. That will be cut here. There'll be a plate put on here and to be bolted straight through the floor to make sure this thing doesn't go anywhere. Now, give you an idea what's what quickly. Put it up there quickly. So there you go. That's a quick look of what it is, which looks pretty good. I'm fairly happy with it. Also, because space is the thing, I have got myself a quick release boss for the steering wheel, so it makes it getting in and out of it a hell of a lot easier. Right, today I'm working on bracing up the steering system. I fitted everything into place yesterday, but it was only loosely placed. It wasn't actually fitted in properly because there's work that needed to be done underneath, and I couldn't do it yesterday with the floor in place. So, taking the floor out today, as you can see, the whole lot is still assembled. Literally just the floor comes out in one complete unit. Right, what I've done is, this is the main support structure for the steering stem, right? I've welded a slug in there. That's going down below here. I've actually drilled holes through the side here and welded them through, so that's going nowhere. So the next job then was to fit this guy on top. So what I'm going to do is, there's 2 holes drilled here all the way through, so that'll be bolted, so that will not be able to move. I have a similar setup done on the steering stem. So this is the top end of the steering stem. 2 bolts, same crack, goes down over the top, bolts and through, so that can't go anywhere. So the idea is that the whole steering structure can be removed, and can be removed quickly, and then I can lift the whole floor up in one piece. Makes for much easier maintenance. So that's where I'm at now today. So I'm going to get all that drilled out. Just give you a quick look while we are onto it. The underneath is there's a big plate underneath, as you can see. That's welded onto this, so that comes up from underneath. So all the stresses that's going to be on that's covering an area, sort of this area here, covering quite a large area underneath the floor. So there's no way this thing is ever going to move. Right, where I am now is I'm after putting back on the lid. I have the hinges and all mounted. I've taken the front cover off because I have the hinges mounted up through here, just up inside here. There's a pair of them, they're T-hinges, nothing fancy, but they get the job done. What I've also done is I've got my old Land Rover 4-wheel drive knob, and what that does is basically push that down. That allows the seat to come in and back, because the conventional one I couldn't get my hands to it, so that'll move in and out now, so that's quite handy. It looks quite good too. The other thing I've got now is, what I'm going to do now is I'm putting support brackets in place for the bonnet. So what I've got is these two stays. Now what I've got to do is I've got to figure out a mechanism whereby they'll slide and they'll fall into position and move back and forward when I want them to. So that's what I'm at for now, guys. Okay, I was looking for a storage chest for the back. Couldn't buy one for love nor money anywhere. And because my sizes were a bit dodgy, because it was there's just nothing available out there, so I said, like, what the hell, I just went away and I actually made one myself. So that's basically it. The black belt will be replaced by a brown belt to match up the rest of the leather on the sidecar. But that's pretty much my storage area sorted now. There's enough there inside there to hold a couple of small little bits of tools, or if I'm going away for a night with some buddies, I'll be able to throw a couple of cans of beer or something inside it, but it's plenty big enough for what I want. Right guys, here we are now. It's all sort of fabricated as much as I can do at this present moment in time. I can't, there's nothing else more that I can build while it's still in one piece, and I've got some other repairing to do and bits and bobs to do, but I can't do it until it's completely dismantled. Now, a quick word on breaking down a bike. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here to come off. Don't just go at a build ad hoc and just randomly whip bits and pieces off here, there and everywhere. Pick a space, pick a place you want to dismantle that one place and stay at that until it's done. Get yourself a load of bags or containers or something and put all the stuff from each part into an individual bag and label it. Trust me, it'll be the best thing you ever done. It'll make reassembly a hell of a lot easier. Okay, that's my tip for the day, guys. Okay, see you later, guys. I'm off to strip the bike. Bye-bye.